From mega metropolises to remote islands, Asia's top travel spots offer a healthy dose of adventure, ancient history and culture. After considering local prices, accessibility, and the variety of attractions in each destination, along with traveler feedback, we will now rank some of the best places to visit in Asia. Asia is the largest continent by both size and population, a diverse, multicultural melting pot of some of the oldest civilizations on Earth. There's so much to see and do in Asia, it's hard to narrow it down to a shortlist. It could take you months to truly explore just one country. For those on a tighter schedule or budget, the secret to discovering the best places to travel in Asia is to see a bit of everything, from the skyscrapers of Hong Kong to the majestic slopes of Mount Fuji and the architectural marvels, both natural and man-made. Regardless of what you truly want to experience in your travels through Asia, there's surely a spot somewhere to fill that need. To help you plan the trip of a lifetime, take a look at our list of the 15 best places to visit in Asia. 15. Cambodia. Cambodia is a Southeast Asian nation whose landscape spans low-lying plains, the Mekong Delta, mountains, and Gulf of Thailand coastline. Phnom Penh, its capital, is home to the Art Deco Central Market, glittering Royal Palace, and the National Museum's historical and archaeological exhibits. In the country's northwest are the ruins of Angkor Wat, a massive stone temple complex built during the Khmer Empire. 14. Vietnam. Vietnam is a Southeast Asian country known for its beaches, rivers, Buddhist pagodas, and bustling cities. Hanoi, the capital, pays homage to the nation's iconic communist-era leader, Ho Chi Minh, via a huge marble mausoleum. Ho Chi Minh City, formerly Saigon, has French colonial landmarks, plus Vietnamese war history museums and the Khai Tunnels, used by Viet Cong soldiers. 13. Taipei, Taiwan. Known for its delectable night markets and historical attractions, Taiwan's capital is a must-see for those traveling to Asia. Can't miss attractions here include a ride to the top of the ultramodern Taipei 101 Tower, a visit to the National Palace, where you'll find artifacts from the Forbidden City, and a stop by the Shilan Night Market for some tasty Taiwanese street food. 12. Bangkok, Thailand. Thailand's capital is filled to the brim with eye-catching Hindu sites, non-stop nightlife and incredible Thai cuisine. Find your Khai at sacred sites like Wat Arun and Wat Pho, or hit up the Chatuchak Weekend Market, one of the world's largest street markets. While here, grab grub from street stalls as much as possible. Bangkok is considered the street food capital of the world. 11. Bali, Indonesia. Bali's natural beauty is so profound, travelers have been known to refer to the Indonesian destination as heaven on earth. Here, lush rainforests, picturesque mountain ranges, sweeping valleys, and scenic beaches all sit side by side. You'll also find a handful of serene temples, and you can't miss out on a trip to Ubud, Bali's cultural capital, and home of the region's famous rice fields. 10. Maldives. This far-flung destination, located miles from civilization in the Indian Ocean, is made up of about 1,200 islands that provide an atmosphere that's pretty much paradise. The islands of the Maldives feature lush tropical landscapes, unparalleled white sand beaches, crystal-clear ocean waters, and coral reefs that prompt extensive exploration. The best way to experience this slice of paradise? In one of its many overwater bungalows, of course. 9. Beijing, China. One of the most populous cities in the world, Beijing is also one of the oldest. You can get a peek into that history by walking the hutongs of Beijing, the narrow alleyways lined up with traditional homes and courtyards. The city also offers visitors many unique-looking pagodas and temples, including the 12th century, 8-sided Tianning Temple, as well as almost 150 museums and galleries. From Beijing, you can also go to the Great Wall of China about 1 to 2 hours drive away. 8. Malaysia. Lying between Singapore and Thailand, literally and on the scale of how easy it is to travel, Malaysia is a great choice if you plan on visiting adventure-filled places but still want to travel with relative ease. 7. Singapore. Singapore is unique in that it's a melting pot of Asian cultures. This fusion has led to prosperity that takes form in the city's colorful neighborhoods, eclectic culinary scene, and overall modernity. After shopping and chowing down in Little India or Chinatown, head downtown to take in the skyscrapers from either Merlion Park, the Singapore Flyer, or the Sky High Gardens by the Bay 6. Dubai, UAE. Dubai is a city and emirate in the United Arab Emirates known for luxury shopping, ultra-modern architecture, and a lively nightlife scene. Burj Khalifa, an 830 meters tall tower, dominates the skyscraper-filled skyline. At its foot lies Dubai Fountain, with jets and lights choreographed to music. On artificial islands just offshore is Atlantis, the Palm, a resort with water and marine animal parks. 5. Osaka, Japan. Osaka is a large port city and commercial center on the Japanese island of Honshu. It's known for its modern architecture, nightlife and hearty street food. The 16th-century shogunate Osaka Castle, which has undergone several restorations, is its main historical landmark. It's surrounded by a moat and park with plum, peach and cherry blossom trees. Sumiyoshi Taisha is among Japan's oldest Shinto shrines. 4. Tokyo, Japan. There's no dilly-dallying here. Tokyo is as fast-paced as cities come. It's one of the largest cities in the world, after all. With millions upon millions of residents to its name, Tokyo features flashing lights and insanely crowded streets that novice visitors may have a hard time keeping up with. But travelers should accept the challenge and enjoy Tokyo's exhilarating energy and unrivaled shopping scene, not to mention its delicious, fresh sushi. 3. Palawan, Philippines. Nothing defines Palawan more than the water around it. With seascapes, the equal of any in Southeast Asia, and terrestrial and aquatic wildlife, the Philippines' most sparsely populated region is also the most beguiling. Because of the silhouette of its main island, a long sliver stretching 650 kilometers all the way to Borneo, there's a certain liberating logic to travel here. 2. Hong Kong. This former British colony offers an easy introduction to Chinese culture. The city blends both cultures to create a hub that is Eastern at heart but with roots deeply influenced by the West. You'll see this in the city's capitalist culture, which is illustrated by its towering skyscrapers, numerous street markets, and thousands of dining options. For unmatched natural beauty, head to Hong Kong's outlying islands. Hong Kong distinguishes itself from its Chinese brethren like Shanghai and Beijing with its vibrant, multifaceted culture and stunning cityscape. This British-Chinese hybrid astounds visitors with its striking juxtaposition of dense skyscrapers and lush landscapes. From sandy beaches to rugby pitches, there's more fresh air than most travelers suspect. And, of course, as a world-class metropolis, Hong Kong boasts numerous urban diversions, such as culinary hot spots and museums. After visiting Hong Kong, the only question you might be asking is, why didn't I get here sooner? Before we get to the #1 destination in Asia, make sure to subscribe to Travel Express Asia and hit the notification bell icon so that you can be informed of the next great destination. Now, on to the #1 destination on our list. Number 1. Seoul, South Korea. South Korea's capital does an incredible job of blending the ancient with the modern. Between all the busy streets and towering skyscrapers lie ancient temples, shrines, and villages waiting to be explored. Be sure to take in all sides of Seoul during your trip and save time for its incredible green spaces, such as Namsan Park and Bukhansan National Park. Seoul may seem like it's blazing into the future, but South Koreans still hold fast to their rich heritage. Tucked between vast shopping districts and lively nightlife zones are relics of Seoul's history, windows into an old Seoul before the towers of concrete and steel. Gyeongbok Palace, the oldest and largest of 5 Joseon dynasty palaces in the city, stands on manicured grounds just minutes from downtown. Nearby, Bukchon Village's wooden, one-story homes sit in sharp contrast to the surrounding high-rises. Miraculously, Seoul's past and present do not clash, rather, they play off one another. This harmonious blend of old and new is the key to Seoul's allure and a central tenet of the city's identity. There you have it. Our 15 best places to visit in Asia. Do you know of any other destinations that could be part of our list? Make sure to write it in the comments down below and let us know. Until next time, we hope you have fun visiting all these places in the future. Who knows? We might even see each other in one of these places. Till next time.